Imagine you are a lion. You weigh 400 pounds. You are a wall of muscle, claws, and daggers for teeth. You are the literal king of beasts. Nothing on the African savanna should make you flinch. But then you hear a sound. It isn't the roar of a rival or the trumpet of an angry elephant. It is just the sound of two humans talking about their weekend plans. What do? You don't fight. You don't even look. You sprint into the tall grass like your life depends on it. In 2018, researchers in South Africa's Greater Kruger National Park proved something that should be impossible. Before we continue, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos when I upload. They used hidden speakers to play different sounds at waterholes. They played lion growls, dog barks, and gunshots. Then they played calm, conversational human voices. The result was staggering. 95% of the animals fled more often from the human voices than from the lions. They didn't just walk away. They bolted twice as fast. Giraffes, leopards, hyenas, and zebras all treated a human whisper like a death sentence. Wait, what? Why is the world's most powerful predator terrified of a soft ape that gets winded climbing stairs? Welcome to the world of the super predator. Scientists are realizing that humans have psychologically rewired the entire planet. On paper, humans are terrible predators. We are slow. We have no claws. We have terrible night vision. If you dropped a naked human into the savannah, most textbooks would call them prey. But for 2 million years, we have been a variable the animal kingdom cannot solve. Most predators follow patterns. A wolf hunts at dawn. A crocodile ambushes at the water's edge. Prey animals evolved to read these patterns to stay alive. Humans have no pattern. We hunt in groups or alone. We hunt at noon or midnight. We kill things we eat and things we don't eat. We use fire, traps, and long-range weapons that kill from a distance. To an animal, we are an anomaly. We smell like soap, laundry detergent, and synthetic fabric. None of these exist in the prey template animals evolved with. And then there is our posture. We stand upright by default. In the animal world, standing on 2 legs is a threat display. It's a creature permanently in challenge mode. This lethal unpredictability has created what scientists call a landscape of fear. Animals don't just react when they see us. They shape their entire lives around avoiding us. In California's Santa Cruz Mountains, mountain lions are so scared of human voices that they flee their own kills. They leave behind a fresh meal they worked hours to catch. This is a massive metabolic loss, but they pay it anyway because the sound of a human voice outweighs the value of the meat. This fear ripples down the entire food chain. When pumas avoid humans, deer populations in those areas grow larger. These deer then overgraze the vegetation. Meanwhile, medium-sized predators like skunks and opossums also hide. This creates a human shield for small mammals. In areas with human voices, deer mice actually expand their territory. They forage more intensely because their predators are too busy hiding from us. Just by talking, we are physically reshaping the forests and the rivers. But here is the strangest part of the story. While most animals run, some have started to watch us very, very carefully. Animals like dolphins, elephants, and crows have high social intelligence. They spend their lives reading the intentions of their own groups. They have realized that the human signal isn't always lethal. There are peer-reviewed accounts of wild dolphins seeking out human divers to help them. In Hawaii, a dolphin with a fishing hook in its pectoral fin swam directly to a diver. It didn't panic. It actually rotated its body to give the diver better access to the hook. Crows are even more intense. They don't just recognize humans, they build reputational profiles of us. They literally gossip about you. If you trap a crow while wearing a specific mask, they will remember that face for years. They will recruit other crows to dive bomb you. Crows that weren't even born when you trapped their ancestor will join in the attack because they were told about you. But if you are kind, they remember that too. People who feed crows often receive gifts. Buttons, shiny glass, or small objects left where the food is placed. The crow is reciprocating. It has included you in its social model. This creates a bizarre philosophical paradox for wildlife rehabilitators. They have to help animals without letting the animals know it was a human who did it. If a predator becomes too comfortable with humans, it loses its survival edge. It might approach a poacher thinking it's a friend. To protect the animals, humans have to be kind without being us. They wear puppets, they hide behind barriers, they minimize their voices. So why does your voice carry so much power? Because you are the product of 2 million years of apex-level survival. For thousands of generations, we selected for fear. The wolves that were bold around humans got shot or trapped. The wolves that kept their distance survived to pass on their genes. Caution isn't just a choice for a wild animal. It is an instinct wired deep into their nervous system. They don't need to think about why your voice is dangerous. They just know it is. The only time this fear breaks down is during extreme desperation. The famous man-eating lions of Savo weren't typical hunters. They had dental damage and broken teeth that made it impossible to hunt their usual prey. They targeted humans because they were starving and had no other choice. The rule wasn't broken. It was overridden by the only force stronger than fear: the need to not die. Our impact on the planet is often described in terms of habitat loss or climate change, but those are the loud impacts. The ecology of fear is the silent impact. The mere sound of a single person talking can shift an entire ecosystem. It can cause a leopard to abandon its kill. It can cause an elephant herd to move miles away. This is the hidden weight of being human. You are a walking danger signal. Every time you step into the woods, you are adding data to the animal kingdom's massive human dataset. Those datasets are not private. They spread through crow warning networks and elephant herd memories. When you move a turtle off the road or slow down for an animal crossing, you aren't just doing a good deed. You are interacting with an intelligence that is paying far closer attention to you than you are to it. The next time you're lying in a tent at night and you hear rustling outside, don't worry. That flicker of fear you feel is an old survival instinct from your ancestors. But out there in the dark, the animal listening to you is feeling something much stronger. It has already heard your voice, it has already filed your scent, and it has already decided that you are the scariest thing in the forest. You aren't in danger. You are the danger. Because somewhere in its mind, a crow is running a facial recognition algorithm on you right now, and it's filing you into a folder you'll never see.